I'm not anti-Western medicine, I want to make that clear, but I think we all jump to pills a little bit too quickly. And for things like insomnia, anxiety, chronic pain, depression, the majority of people get substantial relief with cannabis tinctures. Tinctures have been around for thousands of years, and they've been used to extract the essences of thousands of different herbs. And if you go into any herbal store, you'll see tinctures that look like this, and you open them up, you bring some, and you just put it underneath your tongue. And buccally absorbs under your tongue, in your mouth, and some through your lungs, but it's completely clean, usually lasts about 4 hours. The words sativa and indica are 4,000 or so year old Sanskrit words, meaning daytime and nighttime.
Okay.
So God made it very simple for all of us stoners. Sativas pretty much will take care of the daytime issue, and indicas the nighttime issues. Now, there are exceptions, of course. I mean, if somebody has a lowered immune system, they're going through chemotherapy, HIV, cancer, these people will be using indicas a lot during the day as well.
How exactly are these made?
Well, they're made usually with an alcohol base, and either the cannabis is actually shrunk down to crystals and then re-diluted, or they use pressure, low levels of heat, and some chemical hydrolysis to activate the cannabis into liquid. However, you can make them very, very simple. They're not going to be exactly the same strength, but I posted a recipe on my blog, at greenbridgemed.com, on how to make one with simple vegetable glycerin, and just grinding your cannabis in your coffee blender when your spouse isn't looking, and then mix them together for 24 hours in a crock pot on keep warm. The real point of the medicine isn't to get people high, isn't to get people stoned, is to get people feeling normal. At least that's what I'm interested in 99% of the time. And the only way that I've found to do that, is with the tinctures. A hit from a pipe or a hit from a joint is maybe close to being the same each time. I think it's probably very different. Each noogie is going to look different. It's going to have different chemistry. Each breath is different. If you cough, it changes it. So it's not a predictable medicine. And there are times when cannabis needs to be predictable, and there are times when it's not so important. I mean, if you're using some cannabis to go to sleep, it honestly is not such a sensitive deal. I mean, if you take 3 times too much, it's going to be the same as... Right. So, I mean, we should always take as little as possible, but there's no over-medication issues. During the daytime, though, and that's where it gets tricky, if you want to medicate with cannabis, first of all, it's going to have to be a sativa. And secondly, there are very few people's jobs who encourage smoking on site, so it's going to have to be a tincture. So daytime use to keep that stress from just getting to us, or people have back pain, hip pain, neck pain, whatever. I mean, if they're popping Advil during the day, I think that's far more dangerous than taking a few drops of a tincture.
This is the future.
I think it's the past and it's the future. Yes.